All right. So what are some of the things that I would say try to do in your postpartum period, even as you enjoy motherhood and you enjoy the new experience? One of the things is self-care. Remember to take care of yourself. Most moms, once the babies come, they totally forget themselves. They don't remember about their own health. They don't remember to eat. They don't remember to sleep. They don't remember to rest. They totally forget themselves. Remember that mom who is not okay, if your cup is running low, then you have nothing to give. So take care of yourself first. It is a hard season as you have a newborn who is not sleeping well, who may not be feeding well, who is fussy, who sleeps during the day and wake up during the night. It may be a difficult season and getting rest is difficult, but try as much as possible to get help. If you can recruit people from all over, from, back in the village, from your home, if you can get your mom or your mother-in-law, if you can get your sisters, your cousins, if you can get a nanny, a good helper to just be there for you, even spouses themselves, try to be there, try to get help, try to get all the help that you can so that you get some rest, so that you get some sleep. Sleep when the baby is sleeping, that's what we say. And I know how difficult that sometimes is, but try to catch sleep. If you're not sleeping enough, even yourself, you get very irritable, you get angry, and you can easily even harm yourself or harm your baby. So take care of yourself. So self-care is important. Get some rest, get some sleep, eat well. Nutrition is very key. And we don't have a special diet for moms who are breastfeeding. As I said earlier, drink for 4, eat for 1. So you're not eating for this baby that you have delivered. You're just eating for yourself. Your portions should pretty much remain the same. And I know that once you have given birth, sometimes you eat food and you feel, oh, I'm already hungry, or that it's like you have an empty hole inside you that the food is just going and it's never filling up. Remember, it could be all in the mind. So eat for 1. Your portion should be pretty much standard portions, but drink and drink and drink. Milk is gotten from fluids. It's not gotten just from food or solid food. So eat a balanced diet. Add in some carbohydrates. Add in some vitamins, some proteins, some drinks as well, to just make sure that you're taken care of well. Constipation is one of the problems that can also happen during this time, just because you're breastfeeding and losing a lot of fluids through that channel. So drink a lot, eat lots of foods that have fibers, eat fruits and vegetables so that you don't have problems with constipation. And if you have problems with constipation, get help, because sometimes constipation can cause you to bleed. It can cause you to even be very afraid of going to the washroom because you may break your stitches down there. Or even if you have a CS wound, it may be difficult for you to go to the toilet. So it can make you very, very afraid. And if you don't go, it worsens the situation. So if you are getting constipated, get help, but try to prevent it by just watching out for how you're eating and the kind of things that you're eating. So nutrition is key. Try to also add things that have a lot of iron, so lots of meats, to just try and rebuild your iron reserves because of the blood loss that you have had. Okay. Try to exercise. So exercise is good. It helps you to feel good. It helps you to be up and about. It helps to avoid complications. It helps to prevent things like even depression and postpartum blues. So try to go for walks. You can initially start like maybe going for 10-minute walks multiple times in a day, and then increase that for as long as you can tolerate. You can go to the gym after checking out with your doctor if it's okay. For those who have not had any issues or any complications, especially if you have had a normal birth, you can begin this actually quite soon. So try to get to it as soon as you can. Start slowly as you tolerate. If you feel like your body is in pain, take a break and then try again after another week and see how you respond to that. Another thing that I would say is get help from people as much as possible. So there is no cap for being the only one who takes care of your baby. Guys, get help. Get your spouse to help you. Get friends to help you. Get family members to help you. Get neighbors to help you so that you can catch a break, so that you can breathe in and out, so that you can catch a rest, So get all the help that you can to just help you breathe and recharge so that you're there for your baby. Go for medical appointments as scheduled. So most people don't come back to the hospital once they have given birth, but remember, it's very important to go back to the hospital to see how you're healing, especially those who have had complications or those who had surgeries or they had bad tears. Just make sure that you go back to the hospital as scheduled to make sure that you are healing okay and your body is recovering right. Okay. The other thing I would say is family planning. So remember, guys, family planning is very important. There are many women who have conceived before they have even gotten their period again after they have given birth. So family planning is important, and there are those people who may stay for even a year without getting their period, but there are those people who their period comes even after 1 month. The problem is before you get your period, ovulation happens. Ovulation is when you release your egg, and ovulation happens without letting you know or making you be aware of it. So sometimes you may have ovulated, but because you haven't seen your period, you think you're still okay and safe, but you're not. And that's why we insist that you take family planning up as soon as possible. By the 6th week of your delivery, you must have had a family planning, at least plan on the way. So think about contraception so that your body heals and recovers before you conceive again, because you might be caught unaware in that side as well. One of the other things I would say is involve your partner. There are women who they feel like, oh, no one else can take care of my baby apart from myself. Even my partner doesn't know how to do it right. And when the partner picks up the baby, the woman follows, or if the baby wakes up at night and the partner is okay giving the baby the bottle, the woman also wakes up and, oh, let me help. Or you want to be the one to breastfeed or to give the bottle, let your partner help. He's also a father to this baby, 50%, just as you are 50%, right? So let him participate, let him also bond with his baby, and that also gives you time to rest and recharge so that you are able to take care of yourself and your baby. So those are some of the things that you can do in the recovery period. One of the things that I would also like to mention is your leg swelling is okay, as long as it's not too much and not too sudden. So feet swelling is okay because the fluid that was going into the uterus is shifted into the tissues in your legs. And one thing I would say when you have that is to just keep your legs up. Whenever you're seated or lying down, the fluid will eventually be absorbed and it will disappear within a few days or a few weeks. So don't worry if your feet are swollen, just give it time. But if it is too much or all of a sudden it's just too drastic, get help, because sometimes that could be a sign of high blood pressure. So enjoy motherhood. Motherhood is fun. It is enjoyable. It is a very good experience. It's a privilege to be a mom. I tell you, there are many women who would wish for this, but they don't. But it is also okay to feel overwhelmed. It is okay to have mixed emotions around this time. It is okay to not get it right. It is okay not to be a perfect mom. There is no perfect human. There is no perfect mom. It is okay. It is okay. Cut yourself some slack. Forgive yourself if things are not going the way you wanted. If you're not able to breastfeed well, if you're not able to be there for your baby for one reason or another, cut yourself some slack. You are the best mom at the end of the day for your baby. No one can be the best mom to this baby compared to you. So enjoy it a day at a time, a moment at a time. Get all the help that you can and just enjoy. And if you're not able to enjoy, take a break, recharge, take care of yourself, and then go back again and take care of your baby. Remember, a healthy mom takes care of her baby well. If your cup is full, then you're able to pour it and